Morning. I was doing my workout this morning and it was hot as hell, and it kind of reminded me of a story that happened not too long ago. I was working up in 29 Palms in the desert and hot as hell, 120, 130 degrees. And the Marines will still work out outside. Usually there's fans, swamp coolers and stuff like that. And I went out to them one time and they weren't working out and the fan was off. And it's a huge fan, huge freaking fan. And this thing looked rough. Like it just looked bad. And I was like, hey, what's up with that? And they're like, sir, that thing hasn't worked in a year. Like, it's broken, switches don't work, like we're burning up. I was like, okay, cool. So I went over there and I looked in the back and I grabbed the fan, reached to the back of it, pulled the plug, and just plugged it in. And not only did it start blowing, it started pumping. It was hooked up to a coolant system that actually was blowing AC air. For the next 2 years, it worked perfectly. We put it on a switch so that you didn't have to use the buttons. And it was one of the coolest areas to work out with that we had. Now, why do I say that? If one person hadn't just gone to the back, figured out what was wrong, and plugged it in and gave it a chance, we would have thrown it away. We would have never known that that was one of the best AC units we had for that area, just because it looked like shit. And nobody gave it an opportunity to do what it could do. We do that too much in our regular life. Just because you see somebody and they look like they're down their luck and they just couldn't do anything, find out what's wrong. Then plug them in. You'll be surprised what they can do. Have an amazing day. Stay strong. We got this.